What up, y'all? I hope everybody's day is going well. I'm excited. For y'all who don't know, got a show coming up September at Kinfolk House, Stop 6. That's centered around the love of my brother and me missing my brother. I'm just overall excited, especially in a time when in the art world it is very digestible to see black people in trauma, in a state of trauma. We just had emancipation, which is traumatic. America, in relationship with America and black people, is traumatic. But I feel like as an artist, always have that to be the thing that people want to know you for is exhausting. I admittedly had a show called Two Chickens. I found out I might have potentially had a family member sold from one family to another for two chickens. So I bought two chickens, raised them, and put them in portraits with my family, and that was an exhausting series. Even though I showed it paired with my family in royalty and in royal garments and royal clothing, nobody seemed to really feel a level of connection as far as European Americans. Then, seeing black people imagined as something other than traumatized just seemed so far-fetched. It wasn't a real investment in comparison to the actual real trauma of my family member being sold for two chickens. And that work, people bought it. People bought that work, wanted to have more of that work. And to me, that's, this is just my opinion. This is not me casting stigma on a group of people, but it feels nasty, I guess. That's really the best word. I don't like being absorbed only in trauma. I love and respect black people who do have that, the wherewithal to continue to make work. So like everybody who participated in emancipation, that took a lot of work, a lot of effort to face that, especially like Letitia's work. Black Americans who can make work like that, more power to you. Shout out to you. I don't want the first time people see me or collect work is my whole existence is not trauma. And even when it is, sitting in trauma doesn't make you feel good. Doesn't make me, I'm sorry, I can't speak on everybody. Doesn't make me feel good. So it's important for me to be hyper vigilant. It's important for me to continue to seek my truth, and from photography to other mediums, that I am happy. I spent a long time seeking happiness overall. I want it for myself, want it for my family. So you'll see my family smiling and being happy. And I want to share that with others. The vehicle I choose to use is anime. And the more interesting idea of that is I'm a large black man. It's easy to see me being handcuffed or being assaulted and some kind of slave dynamic, some kind of power struggle, physicality dynamic. But it's so difficult. I feel like it's hard for people to ingest me in a non-traumatic situation, but specifically with anime characters. And it's like, but that's my truth. And it's just becoming more interesting. I would be lying if I said I haven't thought about quitting using that as a vehicle, because I do. Not to say, this is just the example I'm using, not to say I wouldn't be in a museum or be added to a collection, but I know that the narrative of slavery and of two chickens would be far more digestible than black people being happy through Pokemon. So I know who I'm speaking to, and I know that is something that our audience would be easier to digest, but that's just not honest. That's not where I'm at with that. So all that to say, keep making the things that you want to make. Keep being honest to yourself, and I feel like God will reward you. And even though I'm not where I want to be, I trust the process, and I want to encourage you to trust it as well.